Aloha! I'm Jen.
Aloha, I'm Greg.
And welcome to Flights or Growlers.
Today we're at the Maui Brewing in Lahaina on the island of Maui.
Very exciting stuff for us. We stayed at the Sheraton on Kaanapali Beach, and we took a lift, and it was only about a 10-minute drive to get to a strip mall, and Maui Brewing is nestled right in the middle of this strip mall. Very, very easy to get to if you're staying in that general area.
Yeah, and we waited in line with about 20 people for the brewing company to open, and we were there right at opening, so we got some great service and were able to sit down without any problem.
Yeah, definitely a place that has been on our bucket list, and we were super excited to be able to visit. This video was recorded in September 2021.
And if you get a chance to go to Maui Brewing, congratulations, because you're on Maui, likely, and that's already a plus. So we would definitely recommend that if you're on Maui and you're staying near Kaanapali Beach or in Lahaina, that you go to Maui Brewing.
So yes, as Greg said, we were seated right away. We got a wonderful table close to the kitchen with a great view of the entire facility. They had lots of different beers on tap, and because we knew we probably wouldn't be coming back here anytime soon, we did go ahead and order a couple of flights as well as a couple of full-size beers. So we did get to sample a wide variety of their offerings.
Yep, and as you can see, the brewery is very spacious. They had the fans going on. There's no lack of being able to see the menu from any place we were seated. So all in all, it was a really great facility, and they also have food, which we'll show you later. For our first flight, we ordered the Pineapple Mana Wheat, the Sunshine Girl Golden Ale, the Lahainatown Brown Ale, and the Midnight Skinny Dip German Dark Lager.
Yeah, I was really excited for this flight. All of these sounded really, really good to me. Greg, which one was your favorite?
I really liked both the Lahainatown and the Mana Pineapple. The Mana Pineapple was a golden color, had a white head, light bubbles, a malty nose with a hint of pineapple. It had a soft wheat flavor with just a touch of bitterness. It was very smooth, and the light pineapple taste just made me say, wow.
Yeah, I could have drank this one all day. This one was absolutely delicious.
So Jen, which one did you like from this flight?
Well, I really, really loved the Sunshine Girl Golden Ale. It had a golden color, creamy head, light bubbles. There was a sweet malt on the nose, super appealing beer. There was a lot of complexity of flavor and a touch of sweetness. Very drinkable, very good. I actually bought merchandise with this logo on it. It's really cute. It's got a girl and her dog sitting. I just really, really love this beer.
Yeah.
There was one more, though, in this flight that I really loved, and I know you did, too.
My other favorite from the flight was definitely the Lahainatown Brown Ale. It was dark brown color, it had a beautiful head, great roasted and toasted flavor. It's something you'd expect from a well-made brown ale. It had a rich, complex flavor with deep roasted malts, and it kind of had a coffee flavor. There was a little bit of effervescence, and the aftertaste lingered. It's quite delicious, and I was getting a little caramel and chocolate there as well. What about you, Jen?
Yeah, I definitely really liked this one a lot. You're not seeing a lot of brown ales out there anymore. At least I'm not where we're going, I guess. Maybe I'm just missing them, but this was a really solid brown ale. I thought it was great. So this whole flight was very, very good. Those three were the absolute winners for me.
Yeah, I agree.
We also tried another flight that consisted of the Pog Hazy IPA, the Waimea Red, the Barefoot Brew Honey Ale, and the Pueo Pale Ale. Now, these were all very good, but none of them stood out to me. What did you think, Greg?
Yeah, I thought the Pueo Pale Ale was refreshing, but I know nothing really stood out here like the first flight we did. So we definitely nailed it the first time around.
We did decide to order some food while we were here, and we started off with the beer battered brie with a caramelized pineapple sauce.
Yeah, and I thought the sauces they gave us were a little bit thin, and they weren't that sweet or anything else, but overall it was a really, really good appetizer, and it was a great way to start the day.
And then what did you get as your entree, Greg?
So I ordered what they called a pub plate, which consisted of kahlua pork, rice, and macaroni salad, which I had heard was really big on the Hawaiian Islands. The macaroni salad was absolutely delicious. The pork was cooked very well, and I really liked the kahlua spices. The hot sauce was very hot. The barbecue sauce is amazing. This was a great dish and something very unique, and I'm really glad I tried it. What did you have, Jen?
I had the teriyaki rice bowl. The teriyaki sauce was rich and sweet, and the vegetables were cooked to al dente perfection. It was a wonderful combination. The rice was nice and fluffy, the perfect texture. They really nailed this. It was really, really delicious, and I was happy to have ordered it. This menu was pretty vegetarian friendly, if I recall, as well. I did have several options. So, but you know, when you're in Hawaii, I wanted to try something teriyaki, so that's what I got. It was really, really good.
Yeah. Afterwards, we decided to try the Dragonfruit hard seltzer that they sold, and also the Mosiac Betta double IPA, which was 8%. So definitely good for dessert. Jen, what did you think of the Dragonfruit hard seltzer?
I thought it was pretty good. It was a little sweeter than I was expecting. You know, I've had dragonfruit, you know, raw dragonfruit before, and I don't recall it being that sweet. So I was a little taken aback by how sweet this was. It was almost like a Kool-Aid type of flavor to me. That being said, I thought it was delicious. Greg, what did you think?
Yeah, I thought it reminded me of like the little Lick-A-Made candy with the little like candy thing you would lick and you dip it like in the little Kool-Aid mix. That's what it reminded me of there. But I agree with you. It was kind of a Kool-Aid-y type flavor. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, well, that's a blast to the past reference.
Yep.
And then what did you think of that Mosiac Betta double IPA?
I thought it was a really good, complex IPA. It really reminded me of the Warlander from One Trick Pony, which is a brewery I hope we get to go to for the channel here soon. But it was creamy, it was mellow, it was well balanced. I thought this was a really good IPA. I know that that's not your favorite style of beer, but I really enjoyed this one.
I actually thought it was quite pleasant. I was pleasantly surprised by this. I tend to like double IPAs more than regular IPAs, so definitely something that I'm glad that we ordered and I'm glad that we tried. So overall, Greg, would you recommend going to Maui Brewing Company?
Absolutely. If you're near Kaanapali Beach or if you're in the town of Lahaina, this is actually on the north side of Lahaina. I know Lahaina kind of stretches pretty far north and south, but this is on the north side of Lahaina. I think if you have the opportunity, absolutely go. I do know that they have a larger facility on Maui as well than the one that we went to, where they do a lot of their canning and everything else, and it'd be great if we get to go back and show you that one someday. But I would definitely, if you get a chance, please go to Maui Brewing. It was just an outstanding experience and really great beer.
Yeah, definitely worth getting off the beach for a couple of hours and trying it out. I'd recommend it to everybody if you're at all interested. The food was delicious. The beer was all really, really good. And this, as you can see, is all of their merchandise. They had a ton of t-shirts. They had hats. They had stickers. A really nice selection of things. As I mentioned, I got a shirt. Greg, you got a...
Yeah, we brought a couple of things home from here. I got a hat and a shirt. Yep, it was a really good selection and a really nice souvenir to remind us that we went to Maui.
We went to Maui. Very exciting. Well, thank you so much for joining us today for Flights or Growlers. I'm Jen.
And I'm Greg.
And we'll see you at the brewery.